and good evening. Welcome, all of my petit papillons. This is the Corundum Cat, picking up once again with our somewhat voiced long playthrough of Shadow Hearts 2 Shadow Hearts Covenant. We are picking up here in the sunny seaside resort town of Cannes, where we have sworn eternal vengeance on Admiral James Kirk. I'm sorry, I think that's the last time we're going to be in Cannes, so it's the last time we get to do that part of the bit. We, in our last episode, successfully raided. Well, okay, no, we got captured like chumps due to weaponized, digitalis perfume. Veronica is into some stuff, man. Let me tell you, we're subjected to an incredibly amateur interrogation, which Karen took like a champ and managed to do nothing more than bother the interrogator. Always a great high watermark. Fought through waves of enemies. Best party member, Blanca. Had a Metal Wolf, solid, whatever, little segment, snuck in, proved to be better than this game deserves, busted us all out. We defeated the Melee Legion of the Steel Claws and their Grand Commander, Lenny, who fought us as the God Hand, before being defeated and falling out of a ground floor window, because, they were keeping Roger in the basement, and that's where the boss fight was, and yeah, so he fell out of a window which was apparently 5 feet over the ocean, and due to the rules of narrative convention, no one could have possibly survived that. Lenny is out of the narrative. We are set. We rescued Roger, who we immediately renamed as Lenny Sr. in tribute to our fallen foe. So now we are back. We are going to catch up with which one of these buildings can actually enter. Not that one, apparently. I thought it was that one. Wait. I'm pressing the wrong button. That's why I kept playing Project Wingman earlier. Okay. And I think this is, okay, so let's pick up with Roger, with Lenny Sr., and see what he's got. We've got to get back to my house as fast as we can. Oh man, my Roger voice is going to be terrible. Okay. That's pretty real voice, isn't it? Okay, so I thought it would be a plot dump from him. Apparently that's waiting until we get back. Yo, was this guy something? Yeah. Oh, Loudcroft. What? You found it? Jeez, I don't believe it. I can't believe you beat me. Let's do it again. Got Treasure Love. I don't... Sure. Don't know what... What is that? We get some strange items here. I should probably know better than to check, but is it a usable item? It is not. Is it equipment? No, but it's probably in the inventory. Okay. There's a key item from the look of it. Okay, treasure. Oh, that's the next... Gotcha, that's the next clue for whatever his actual treasure hunt is. What? What in the Doki Doki Literature Club is this? Look back. Are they gonna look back? Okay, what? Look back. Read it backwards. Behind the pillar where the it's not reservoir. Okay, behind the pillar where the something. Okay, you know what? I'm not transcribing it. We're gonna check behind pillars. I can make out the start of it from the back. Check behind. It's behind pillar. We were gonna be checking behind pillars anyway. That's where they keep all the good queer smut. And, oh, good. Joachim has decided to once again become Grand Papillon immediately after a boss fight, and we do not have any more pending combat with Gamma lined up, so that's gonna go to waste. Do we have any more cards for Pierre? We don't, okay. We were falling behind on that power curve, but then again, we're not exactly using Geppetto a lot. Let's just double check. How are we for items? I can't recall if I topped up last time or not. Mana Seeds, always good. Basic curatives were fine. We got plenty of Pure Leaves. Get some more soul items. Lobster Soul. Get another tent. No new equipment upgrade. I mean, our Desert Cloaks is pretty good. Yeah, okay, you know that we'll pick up a couple of these. I have a feeling we're gonna get new items pretty soon anyway, but also like whatever, we can sell them back if we have to. And okay, I'm not gonna use an auto revive. Don't have enough item slots for it. Alright, just a little bit of an upgrade. Whoa, that came on fast. Alright, no, that's fine. We'll pay them full. We're good customers, and they are good merchants. And that's a pretty good upgrade for Karen. Karen's going in a lot of fights with us. Okay, cool. Then I think we are finished with Khan for the time being. Let us get back to Wales. Again, inexplicably simply. Across the entirety of France. Once again, crossing the battle lines of Vicenzo. And then the blockade of English Channel, and the Battle of the North Sea, all the way back to Wales. Because Roger can't tell us, he can't tell us the plot in a bar. We have to do it in the comfort of his home, apparently. Old man, seriously. What you want, old man? Check out the edge of that wall. It's a round building. A secret door will open up. It doesn't have edges. I swear, this guy. Okay, well that's his. He pointed us towards the vending machine. I can take a hint. But we just went to the proper merchants. All right. I swear, I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Just check the bookcase. Say, look in the bookcase. Because that's where everyone keeps their secret switches. You know what? Out of respect for Lenny Jr., I'll go easy on Lenny Sr. Guess I'll go in the elevator. This is the scariest elevator I've ever been on. And I work in public buildings. What? Okay. This place is getting weirder. Also, we are like a stone's throw from the labyrinth under Nemeton Monastery. How... and the ocean. How does he have space down here? No? Can't open that? It looks like I should be able to. What the hell? Low angle camera. I see you panning over Karen and Lucia. Is this what they were after? Yep. It might look like an ordinary airship, but this baby's got a lot of heart. It does not look like an ordinary airship of the 1915s. What does that mean? The engine! This puppy has miraculous power! And it's all because of the heavy water. Nuclear fusion engine I put in. Alright, this is where you've lost me. I was with you with demon summoning as a conventional military tactic. I was with you with armed airships and the ability to freely traverse the battle lines that Kodorna could not breach, because let's face it, that's not a high bar, but nuclear powered airship in 1915. Sure, cool, Roger. Good to meet you. What the hell is that? All you need is a bucket of water, and she'll fly for over 3,000 kilometers. It can do vertical takeoff and landing, too. What do you mean, humph? What kind of reaction is humph? It really is wonderful. Truly. The hell with you! You people have no understanding of the intricacies of science. Yeah, no, I'm kinda with Lenny on this one, right? Like, this is an impressive craft. Even if it is simply the RPG convention that we have to get an airship at the halfway point of the story, and here, it's about 40%. But here we are. Bacon Jet, go.
By the way, Sir Roger, you do know where Nikolai is going, don't you?
Of course I do.
Where?
To where the leader of Sapientes, Gladio, is. He's headed for Petrograd, Russia.
Russia?
Correct. Okay, it's almost time for liftoff. Hold on tight, everyone. Bacon Jet liftoff!
Bacon jet?
Is this thing safe?
Don't talk to me right now. Okay, that's better. That was one of my smoothest takeoffs.
So who is this leader anyway? What's he really after?
His name is Grigory Rasputin, and his goal is to take over the Russian Empire.
Okay, so now I have to stop. I have to stop slogging on the world map for being inexplicable in its ease of transit, because we have a nuclear-powered vertical takeoff and landing airship in 1915, which runs on nuclear fusion. Not even the lousy version of nuclear power. No, the expensive kind. We are on our way to Petrograd. This is in keeping with the Shadow Hearts games. They are generally broken up by geography, right? When there's, we had our plot sequence in Western Europe, and now we are going to be over to Russia, and later in the game, Japan, or is it China? I forget which. No, China was in the first game. You know what? Doesn't matter. We're going to Petrograd, and can I just say, Lenny Sr.'s delivery of his name is Grigory Rasputin is like a perfect Scooby-Doo line read. Speaking of the man.
Lord Rasputin, you're still here. I'm sorry. I guess I overslept.
Well, you had quite a workout. But no worry. It's not yet noon. Yes? What is it?
I have a message from Her Majesty, Empress Alexandra.
Is it about tonight's ball?
Yes, it begins at nightfall. Her Majesty requests that you arrive in the hall before them.
Unfortunately, I will not be attending. I must be at church this evening.
But Her Majesty...
Tell her that I will see her tomorrow.
Yes, my lord.
straight out of bed and already an invitation to the royal ball.
Well, now, since you healed the prince, the Empress has come to rely on you. She wants to spend some more time with you.
More work to gain the Emperor's trust, eh?
You won't have to toil much longer. Am I right?
Yes, it's time. Time to take the stage as the man who ended the 300-year-old Romanov dynasty.
Or at least give us an evil laugh to cap off that delivery. Also, hi Veronica, you can get into that outfit a lot faster than I would have expected.
Will be changed forever.
Veronica, the Godslayer will come here eventually. Be on your guard.
Yes, sir.
One more thing. Keep a close watch on Nikolai. It seems he's having secret negotiations with the Japanese envoy. Now go. The fool. He can't forget his puny revenge.
Trying not to talk too much over cutscenes, so there's going to be a few of them, so do what I can. I will not be attending. I must be at church this evening. Boy, howdy, do I have some trivia lined up about Grigory Rasputin. One of the more interesting characters in actual history, let alone this game. Oh, but Her Majesty! Tell her that I will see her tomorrow. I'm glad they made him like gargling gravel. Because that makes my life so much easier. I'm naturally a baritone. Hello, precocious child. Girl behaving suspiciously.
I can't hear what's going on.
Oh, I'm gonna have to be switching between Rasputin and the falsetto for a 14-year-old. That's a problem.
And they were so loud last night. What's with all the whispering now? Phew! That was close. But sheesh, she's walking around like it's her own house.
Not yet.
Looks like he won't be coming to the ball tonight. I bet he'll be up to no good instead. Hey, I know.
Why is she dressed like she just had a snowball fight? You're indoors. It's the Winter Palace, yes, but it's June. Or July at this point, I guess. It's been a few weeks.
If I can get some kind of proof of what Rasputin's really like, I can show it to my father. Then he'll know the truth.
Oh, God, we're doing a snooping segment with Nancy Drew over here. The Grand Duchess Anastasia Romanov, ladies and gentlemen.
Just you wait. I'm not letting you get your hands on Mother Russia. I guess I better go see what Owen has to say first.
Who is this sassy lost child? So, okay, welcome. Do we actually get any? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say she is she is as strong as our vampire luchador superhero at level 20. Does she start with her equipment? She has no weapons to begin with. And she does not have access to our shared inventory. Okay. I believe she's mostly a mage. Let's see what she's got, if anything. High-level stuff. Okay. Barrier for everyone, evasion for everyone, buffs for single targets. Yep. Sorry, Lucia. You never had a chance. Imperial Guard Igor. An important diplomatic meeting right now. Even you aren't allowed in. Princess Anastasia. Okay, wow, so many things that they are using the Western version of all the titles. I get it. No, it's the Tsar, not Emperor. It's not the Empress. It's the Tsarina. And okay, she would be Princess, properly styled as Grand Duchess, like her sisters, who I believe are completely absent from the narrative. It's the OTMA. There's 5 children of Tsar Nicholas and Tsarina Alexandra. And it's like Oksana, Tatiana, Moyev, and Anastasia. OTMA. I think I might have one of those or 2 of those wrong. Next week's trivia will be more about the Romanov dynasty. Also, spoiler alert, the Bolshevik revolutions. With most of the they're getting ready to great ball tonight. This is no time to go snack stealing. Most of our trivia tonight. Let's check those other doors real quick. But most of our trivia tonight will be about the man himself, as we have introduced our villain for the first, majority of the game. And Rasputin deserves his. Prince Yusupov! Hello, uprising this night. The war going so badly, we can't let our relationship with the people worsen. Okay! Well, we'll be talking a little bit about that ahead of time. Ever since Lord Rasputin got himself involved in our politics, Russia seems to be walking through a fog. I mean, okay, I'm gonna be a little bit critical of the historical stuff, but they have hit the high notes. It is 1915. World War I is raging, and Tsar Nicholas II has departed from Moscow, I think, at this point. Or no, that would be 1916, I guess. But the Tsar will come to take sort of like personal command of the armies of Russia, serving as the Grand Marshal, the Field Marshal of the Imperial Russian army. The trick is that Tsar Nicholas II is maybe one of the most snake-bitten, unlucky, least overall, monarchs in Europe. Everything the man tries fails pretty badly. We have Grand Duke Dmitri. I hear the reports coming in from the battlefields every day, but it's nothing but bad news every time. Oh, Rasputin tells me you pass the information on to the Tsar, and I wonder if he ever gets the full reports. No. Well, I mean, if he does, he doesn't do much with them anyway. Tsarful Elena, oh, Princess Mikhail, my fiancé, inhaled poison gas on the battlefield. I'm halfway through 1915. Okay, gas attacks had started in the Western Front by now. I don't really think they were quite so commonly used on the East, at least not in 1915. But that's just me nitpicking. It wouldn't be World War I without poison gas. There's a sentence. So yeah, I had kind of forgotten we had a little like Nancy Drew segment here, so I am gonna be just checking all the furniture. I'm gonna be looking out windows and wandering around entirely because I have no recollection of this part of the game at all. It's exciting. I mean, I knew we were going to Russia and dealing with Rasputin, but I forgot that we had Anastasia as a playable character for a while. Do we have a merchant? This time is being costs have gone up ever so slightly. Yeah, gouge the Grand Duchess. Good business plan, fat man. Okay. He might be a shopkeeper later when we have money. With the rest of the party. Okay, so, the architecture is not perfect, but this is a pretty decent recreation of the Russian Imperial Palace from, circa pre-Bolsheviks. Though, I will say at this... Oh, that was a treasure chest. Well, there was a pillar, we looked behind it, we're going to keep doing that. In fact, there's more pillars here. It's going to drive me mad. By this point, by 1915, the Winter Palace, which is the residency of the royals, was also being used as a field hospital. Well, not a field hospital, it's not in the field. It was being used as a military hospital for particularly recovery. I don't know if it was for, like, officers in particular. It was the Romanovs lending out their house, so I feel like it was probably just for, like, the upper class soldiery. I don't know if it was the commons, because of all the nations fighting in the First World War, Imperial Russia was, well, okay, second hardest on its troops, because Luigi Cadorna was involved in the war for it on the Italian side. We cannot crawl through an active fireplace. Oh, what a cute bear! With random tarot cards hidden underneath it. Appropriately enough, the Empress. For wisdom, leadership, and temperance. Alright. Oh, right, we have to go up this hallway. We were looking for the head page, was it? It's Empress Alexandra. The Tsarina. Have you been dawdling again, Anastasia? Go back to your room and study. The Tsar has gone out. Well, at least she's using her husband's title correctly. He's gone out to inspect the battlefield, so the least we can do is do our duties properly here at home. I want you to listen well to Lord Rasputin's instructions and start behaving like a proper young prince. Oh, woof. Let's get ahead in our classroom hours. Ah, it's Prince Alexei. Do we want to play hide and seek? What a precocious child. Okay, so this is where the writers, they got some details. They have forgotten that Anastasia has 3 sisters because they are nowhere to be seen in that portrait. But that's fine. Nothing wrong with a little streamlining. Rasputin also wasn't an obviously evil gray-skinned dark elf with animate facial hair. So. Oh, there's the page. Yo, my dude. Oh, Princess Anastasia, come to snitch it. Snitch a snack? Filch. Snitch? Yeah, maybe. Wait, whatever. Snitch a snack. What? You want to hear about Lord Rasputin? His Holiness won't be attending a royal ball this evening. He said he'd be going to the church in town. The church in town? There's something fishy about that. Going to one of the most impressive Orthodox cathedrals in the world, probably the most impressive for the Eastern Orthodoxy, would be Petrograd at this time.
No, nothing. Guess I better go back to my room and come up with a plan.
Why are you wearing your hat indoors, young lady? You are raised better than that. As they do into the north stairway, strict orders to keep you from defacing the statues. Alright, she's a little bit of a hellion, I respect that. So anyway, Grigory Rasputin, real guy, real historical figure, defamed by a lot of media as being, you know, truly evil and sinister. Disney's Anastasia has has him as a scheming demon summoning. Oh, I should have been paying attention. Her room is probably the one with the teddy bear in it. Now I have to find it again. Ah well, at least there's no random encounters. And foreshadowing is a literary device. Okay, that's the prince's chamber. Don't know why there's a double bed. Well, I mean he's married, but his wife would not have been staying at the palace this time. Also, he's styled prince. He is the husband of one of Anastasia's sisters, so it's weird that. Or wait, no, was that Dmitri or Yusupov? Because I think Dmitri would have been the nephew from the Tsar, son of the Tsar's brothers. Like I said, I'll do a deeper dive on properly researching the Romanov family tree next time. Oh, TJ, thank you for correcting me. Fox. It was Fox that made Anastasia? I thought it was Disney. Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
Tonight's your chance, Anastasia. First of all, I better go into town and pick up that little something, Edgar. Should I take a nap until nightfall?
I don't know. Sleep is a waste of time. Okay, I guess that's how we have to. I guess that's how we have to advance here by sleeping until night and then wandering alone through the streets of Petrograd. I hear the princess is asleep. Why would you ever open a conversation that way? We should return to our post then. You're not posted at the top of the grand stairs into the Imperial residence? Where else would you be posted?
Now's my chance. I have to go get that little something.
I like that she's vaguely sinister about it. Christopher Lloyd, best Rasputin. Okay, well, Christopher Lloyd is the best at anything he does, so that's fair. But no, demon summoning, demon binding, warlock, Rasputin. No.
Is it ready?
Shadowheart's Rasputin. No.
Almost, Your Highness. I just need to test it out now. What did you want something like this for all of a sudden? Are you trying to stir up some kind of mischief?
Of course not. I'm working for the benefit of Mother Russia, that's all.
You mustn't make the Tsar and the Tsarina worry about you, you know.
It's fine. My mother is so busy with Alexei that she never even thinks about me.
Not that talk again. Your Highness, it's finished.
Whoopee! Thanks, Edgar!
Promise me something. You must always use the mystic egg and the camera for the cause of good.
Of course, I promise.
Be sure you're using them to oppress the serfs and prevent social mobility
One more thing,
or
Your
positive
Highness.
change.
Stay away from Prince Yusupov. That mad monk has been keeping a close watch on him.
Also, thank you, game. Foreshadowing remains a literary device.
Oh,
Excuse me.
excuse me, madame.
You're a lousy diplomat if you don't recognize the royals' kids.
Welcome to my shop. My watch hasn't been working well. That's a rare one. Made in Japan, eh? Just a minute. Are you a Japanese gentleman, then? Yes. I'm on a diplomatic tour of Europe. This is my first time here. It's lovely. Yeah, spring is short but sweet here. Speaking of springs, yours was worn out. I've just replaced it. I'm grateful. The war has turned brutal lately. Everyone is worried about the future. Do you think it will continue long? Looks that way. At first, we all thought it would be over by Christmas.
I like this Wilford Brimley looking guy. Anastasia's special menu. Okay, looks like Snapshot's back on the menu. Snapshot lets you figure out an enemy's skills and abilities by taking pictures. And there are some enemies that you can summon once you've taken their picture. She's the blue mage of the party. Album is the place where enemies you can summon from a snapshot are stored. Using it during battle gives you the powers of the summoned enemy. Like, we'll be doing this while she's a required party member, and probably never after that. But we may as well try it out while we can.
Rasputin said he was going out this evening. I'd better patrol the city until then.
Whew. Oh, alright, there's some guards that are definitely getting demoted and or executed about this. Sure, we'll again patrol the streets of Petrograd during the war, as a precocious child. Again, 13, 14, one of the two, it's about that. But yeah, we was talking about Rasputin. So, real guy, not a comically evil demon summoning warlock to the best of my knowledge. Yeah, right before there's another uprising. The war is, like, not going super... This is a big city. I'm definitely gonna get lost. Okay. Alright, big arch goes into the palace. That's appropriate enough. It looks palatial. But yeah, the so-called Mad Monk, Grigori Rasputin, is a failed religious scholar from the Russian the Eastern Orthodox Church, the breakaway from the Vatican, some centuries previously. Any references the game makes to Catholicism while you're in Russia, yeah, I mean, explain it to the Japanese. I don't think they ever quite understood the difference themselves. It should be Eastern Orthodox. How did they... You were in Cannes! The party's taking a nuclear airship to get here! Oh, Skull, I think I want to please Pierre, the traitor, Taylor. Why doesn't he make me a warm coat? Can I help you? Oh, we can just spend our money at the Marshmallow Brothers. She's gonna be this isn't this. Okay, this is a side bit where she's the only party member. Yes, we are going to be recruiting the Grand Duchess Anastasia Romanov. Or I guess kidnapping her. One of the two, recruiting her, stroke kidnapping her. Either way, I'm sure the royals will be fine with it.
Russia's at war with Germany right now, but it started out as a war between Austria and Serbia.
Strictly speaking, it was an assassination by Serbian nationalists of, Austrian nobility. And then there was a incredibly, ruinously unacceptable list of demands made by Austria-Hungary of Serbia in response to Gavrilo Princip's assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. And the Serbs were actually willing to, go along with almost every point of those demands, odious as they were, with the exception of, the final one that Austria-Hungary would have full independent policing powers and be able to basically ignore local law in Serbia and have their own laws take precedence for investigating and controlling the country. And that's they requested that Serbia completely abandon any sense of national sovereignty, which, as it turns out, was not an acceptable that was not a thing that they were ever going to agree to. So it was pretty much just they were looking for a fight, and that was they didn't agree to the terms, I guess it's war. That could be a whole history lesson on its own, and it probably will be. For now, we was talking about Rasputin. Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen, Russia's greatest love machine, if you take Bonnie M's accounts into credibility. Was Rasputin sleeping with the Tsarina? Maybe? But we'll talk about that. We'll get there.
I knew it! I knew he wasn't going to church like he said.
Yeah, because he got kicked out. He wasn't actually a monk. He failed his religious instruction. He was an occultist, a mystic, a faith healer, and basically, I mean, that should read as creepy cult leader. Mystic and occultist is a thing that is a term that is getting thrown around a lot in, I mean, really from the 1870s onwards. The Victorians are wild about spiritualism, spirituality, and occultism as a sort of in vogue thing. Because it's interesting, it's new, it's a little bit scandalous, it's a little bit risque. And these were tremendously boring, stifled, repressed people. I've been seeing a figure coming out of the palace in the middle of the night. I'm pretty sure it's Rasputin. How would you mistake him for anything else? That faithless, corrupt monk. What in the world? Okay, see, no, this. Thank you, devout Sergei. Presumably a man in good with the Orthodox. Yes, this is the man on the street view of Rasputin in 1915. But again, we'll get to that. So yeah, Rasputin does formally train to be a monk, to I assume take letters. Did you know there was a secret tunnel to the palace somewhere here in town? My grandpa told me. And now we know that. Random peasant who knows about the secrets of the Imperial Palace. Have some vodka, collapse into bed. Always take the advice of tipplers. They know what's what. But yeah, so Rasputin bounces around Europe and whatnot. He's an occultist. He's a mystic. That means a lot of things. Usually, it ends up meaning that he's basically like, I don't know. I'm sorry if my niece, if my little niece and nephew are watching, it's a sex thing. Occultism, when they started, it always ends up being a sex cult thing. It was true of Aleister Crowley. It's true of Grigory Rasputin. It's true of basically all of them. It was a way to seem impressive and meet women and have, power over rubes, not to be cynical about it or nothing.
Have the preparations been completed?
Yes, sir. All's well. The stalemate on the front line means practically no security in the city.
The victory reception is upon us. You have one chance to kill him. You must not miss.
Yes, sir.
Huh? I can't quite hear it all. Victory reception? One chance? There's only one thing to do.
Have him stand still for 30 seconds to take his portrait.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
He plays it smooth, though.
Well, Princess Anastasia, you're alone in a most unseemly place.
I suppose so, Lord Rasputin.
You're different than your sisters. Very curious.
Oh, okay, so the narrative acknowledges her
Children
sisters.
like that often die young.
I heard. You're planning something for the victory reception.
Oh, so you overheard me, did you? It's unfortunate to snuff out a young life, but you have nothing to fear, my dear. Your family will follow soon afterwards.
Yeah, we jumped straight to the high treason.
Shout as much as you like. No one will come to help you. Kill her.
I mean, you could have done it yourself, guy. Or at least watched the proceedings.
I've got to get to Edgar's shop.
Yeah, lead the villains to your ally in town. That's always appropriate. Go back to the palace where there are armed men.
I think I'm safe here.
Famously safe dead-end alleys in large cities in 1915 during the war. Yo, they sent the good stuff!
Hey, over here!
Now, I'm something of a connoisseur of assassination attempts against royal heirs. And I gotta say, this one is sloppy as all get out. I forget if this is like actually a boss or not, so we'll treat it seriously. Yeah. What is it? Like, yeah. You were down by they were down by the river. You're a boss tier character yourself. We've established that there's no witnesses except your goon. Like, what? Don't draw this out. I mean, be professional about it. Come on, man. You're trying to overthrow a country. You got to practice this stuff. There's a lot of royals in that. The Romanovs are a big family. You can't be taken forever with this, right? Foreshadowing. You say, "Oh God, that's dark." Even. Okay, so this is not like a boss, but it's like a mini boss. Oh yeah, I stopped in the graveyard and picked up the rest of Erie's basic summons, and I have forgotten what most of them are. That's on me. I should have reviewed that. Yo, awesome rock guy. Yo, will this help in any way? Anti-ground. So well, okay, not helpful while it's in the air, but we can probably still just hit it when it comes back down. Dude, Stone Gorilla is my man! I mean, this feels like a waste, because I'm pretty sure we could finish it off, but I do want to start filling out her album, because I know there's like some side quests and stuff and special items for it, so... Let's take a picture. The only skill in the game, which does not have a judgment key associated with it, if I'm remembering correctly. Like, the only input. Oh, and it is super fast. Because you'll note she just went and she gets to go again, because that is incredibly high priority. Oh, okay, yeah, no, oh, it's not, yeah, alright, that's how she gets her, good stuff, cool. We're going to throw a priceless Fabergé egg at it instead. Oh, and now we see it because Anastasia is in the party and we've snapped its picture, we see its elemental affinity, we see its current and total health, and how much MP it has. All very good information. And yes, she fights by throwing a mechanical Fabergé egg at people. I would have overthrown this family too. Those things are really expensive.
Are you okay? I'm fine.
Oh, I'm so glad you're safe. Thank God. Thank God.
Oh, come on now. Don't make such a big deal about it.
What do you mean, big deal? If these folks hadn't helped you, you would have been...
I know. I'm grateful already.
What's this?
It is a gift. Please take it.
Huh.
Excuse me, miss. If I may, young lady, there's a much more important question than that. Why was that monster trying to kill you anyway?
A royal princess's personal business is none of the affair of peasants. Let's just say that in this great big world, there are those who
You're
choose
just
to
casually
align
dancing with a
themselves
wolf.
with the forces of good and battle against the dark forces of evil.
Please, forgive her. She's always liked to daydream. Don't take her seriously.
I'm not daydreaming anything!
Well, my dear, it's probably nothing. Nothing to get too worried about. But that monster that attacked you looked a lot like a creature we fought. It was summoned by black magic. A powerful wizard, am I right?
Do you know how to use magic too, like Rasputin?
Rasputin?
God.
Why did you all shout like
Good
that?
read, Velma.
Please say it isn't true! You're not working with that dirty old man!
You know Rasputin?
Yes, I know him. Everybody says that. Because of him, my father's government has been completely ruined.
Your father's government? Ruined?
That's right.
Excuse me. Does that mean that you are...
She is Princess Anastasia Romanov.
Aww.
Yeah, shopkeep could clue in the out-of-towners a little bit. Like, yeah, hey, by the way, this is her Majesty the Grand Duchess.
And you mean to say that you've been spying on Rasputin all by yourself?
This girl is trying to give me a heart attack. When I say diabetes...
I can't let Rasputin get away with whatever he's doing. He's gonna damage my father's honor.
Oh, the Tsar Nicholas is doing a fine job of that on his own, young lady.
We understand how you feel, but aren't you taking a few too many risks? If you go back and reveal Rasputin's scheming to the Empress, she'll listen to you, won't she? No, my mother never believes anything I say.
Now, princess. Oh, really swallowed the lead on that one, didn't it? But if Rasputin has such control over the palace, Princess Anastasia's life is in danger. And we know how Joachim feels about danger. Also, he is also a young child of an ancient European noble family, so he gets along actually really well, and he is friend to all children.
Rasputin is planning on doing something at the victory reception, right? That's right. That's what I think he said anyway.
What is this victory reception? Yeah, war ain't won. And in 1915, it's not going great for Imperial Russia. His Majesty Tsar Nicholas II, Emperor of Russia. Thank you, Edgar. He's out touring the front, but he'll soon return to Petrograd. The victory's reception will be a celebration of his return. Yeah, yo, making it back alive is a victory. The gang ambushes Rasputin. It's always sunny in Petrograd. Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, how about this? We can be your bodyguards until your dad gets back.
Well, that's a great idea. I can't believe you came up with it.
Shut up. Don't fight in front of Blanca. Blanca's best boy.
Geppetto and I can be tutors. Yuri and Joaquin, attendants. Lucia, a traveling fortune teller. And Blanca, a new pet.
This is the best plan we've had in this entire game. Karen's great. I make fun of her outfit, but, she's fantastic.
That way, we can guard Princess Anastasia, and we can get into the Hermitage without any trouble.
It sounds like a good idea, but do you really think it'll work?
Yeah, I don't know. You guys all look pretty suspicious. At least one of you is a German army officer. So do you!
Okay, I know. All of you come with me. I can get you entry on site into the Winter Palace.
Okay, considering that, they made the very particular choice of having Anastasia Romanov as a party member, this is about as organic as an introduction to the party as could be had, right? I'll go greet the Empress, too. Please be on your best behavior, everyone. Thank you for guarding the princess. Yeah, no, you got a lottery ticket. You ain't a member or nothing? No? Okay. You ain't gonna gamble with the Tsar's youngest daughter? No? Hey, what about you? Igor, who hates winter, is living on the wrong continent. Okay, so yeah, well, now that we've got the gang. But anyway, yeah.
We've traded out Blanca in the active party. Do I want that?
That's two low-spirit party members, but I don't want to give up Karen either. Oh. Alright, you know what? Since Blanca is kind of predominantly our caster, we'll probably trade off with Karen and Blanca for while we have to have Anastasia around. It's so hard because I got my A team, and that's what I want to keep. I want to keep running. But at the same time, I do want to give some screen time to our newest recruit. More than Lucia has gotten, certainly. I do not remember how to navigate this city. Oh, old Boris just giving out... This is why... I love stroke hate that you really do have to talk to everyone you meet multiple times. Because, yeah, old Boris just randomly giving out new attacks for Karen. Thanks, Boris. Appreciate it. Okay, yeah, this, and then this, across this pavilion should be the front door to the palace? But yeah, what is that? I was talking about Rasputin. What's through here? Man, I have a short attention span. Yo, random strangers, give me items. A man openly talking about the imperial system being bad. Okay, everybody talks against the Tsar. True. His politics didn't go the bad until that damn Rasputin came to Russia. So, all right. This is. They say he cured Prince Alexei, though. His faith. That's questionable. What's gonna be? Okay. All right. You know what? Because I'm just gonna keep things track. I'm gonna finish my thoughts. So, wandering monk, mystic faith healer, and yeah, just odd occultist with unsavory personal habits. Rasputin. He is a weird sect of Orthodox belief that they're closer to the tantrics than anything. It's definitely like, you are most connected spiritually it's like the Kalites? Kalites? I would have to double check. But basically, they're a sex cult. It's like, oh yeah, you are most connected to the spiritual side of existence in the afterglow of fulfilling sexual activity. And he's not wrong. He's just a creepy hermit and wandering mystic about it. Also a practicing hypnotist, occultist, late-stage alchemist. But he falls into the orbit initially of one of the nieces or nephews, I think? Nieces, the black princesses of the Romanov family, who are married to like other nobility in Eastern Europe. He eventually gets introduced to Tsar Nicholas II. I want to say it is like in 1905? So they 10 years ago by this point in Shadowheart's narrative. The one son, again, there are 4 daughters, there's one son of the Romanov dynasty, that is Alexei. Alexei has hemophilia. Any physicians in the audience will could better tell you than I why it's probably not great to be a child with hemophilia in 1905. Or today, but definitely in 1905. So that particular condition, hemophilia, is rampant in European nobility at the time because of the Habsburgs, and because everybody's related to each other. The Tsarina, for example, is a granddaughter of Queen Victoria, and that whole dynasty, it's like a cyclone. It's a family tree that loops in on itself several times. And is their inventory the same now that the gang is all here? Let's find out. Oh no, they have the next tier. Awesome. Well, we've got some cash. We always want melee for Yuri. Karen already, because she got chosen by Veronica last time, she already has her next upgrade. Joaquin will steal his. Lucia is not on the front lines. We can afford an upgrade for Joaquin as well. Bell bracelet, seal attacks. What is that? Oh, seals when you can't use spells or anything. They're probably telling me something I might come back to if we needed. Spikes. Oh, that just increases flat resist state. That's pretty good. But again, we're going to save some money. And how's Anastasia for items? Because we are going to have her in the active for a while. Oh wait, now we have the inventory again. So yeah, we're good. Okay. Discount comes on fast. Let's go. Got it. Anyway, yeah, so Alexei Romanov has hemophilia. That's bad. It's super bad. And generally, it's assumed that he's going to die young because of this. Rasputin is a mystic and a faith healer. He's introduced to the Tsar on this recommendation. That, oh yeah, hey, no, the kid's, his best chance. The doctors haven't been able to do anything. But this, bizarre wandering mystic, he's your guy. And weirdly, like, it doesn't seem to be propaganda or anything. Rasputin has success, by all accounts, in treating or at least mitigating Prince Alexei's hemophilia. Not really something that can be treated properly, but like, there's an incident where the prince has a bad hematoma. And it's assumed like, oh yeah, he's going to be dead in a day. And Rasputin, the story depends on who you talk to, through hypnosis and prayer, possibly, or through his mystic arts and secret knowledge, or simply because he insists that the prince's physicians stop giving him aspirin, which is not a thing you want when you have hemophilia. Little more than dumb luck, yes. As TJ points out, that was going to be my takeaway. He got very lucky because he introduced himself as this, grand healer, and he just so happened to. Okay, well, Alexei survived. Okay, at the very least, we can say Rasputin didn't make things worse. So there's that. But that's about that's about all that we have for certain. Still, Prince Alexei survives this bad blood clotting situation, and both the Tsar and the Tsarina absolutely adore Rasputin. He joins their court formally. He is like a tutor and instructor to all of the royal children from this point on, who are, by contemporary reports, actually quite fond of him. Rasputin was not planning on overthrowing the Romanovs. He was a member of their court who went from, penniless, wandering, vagrant mystic scholar to one of the most politically respected and individually influential men in Russia. As a peasant, this was unheard of, and it pissed off a lot of the reigning Russian nobility. We'll get to that. Hey, yo, Kato, why you got that emigre manuscript? God, Nikolai got some bedroom eyes.
It certainly seems to be the authentic article.
Well, we do aim to please. May I consider our negotiations to be completed then?
Yes. Whatever may happen within Russia, the goodwill of Japan will extend to whomever the next emperor may be.
I'm afraid I'll require more than that.
You don't need to worry. I'm the direct representative of the Foreign Minister Kantaro Ishimura. My words may be considered the will of the Emperor. We look forward to establishing joint aviation and communication companies with you. Naturally, we'll shoulder the full cost. By summer, we should be able to supply you with rations and fully modern weapons.
Thank you. It sounds good.
When do you think I will be able to meet with His Holiness, Lord Rasputin?
I'm so sorry. His Holiness is terribly busy.
That's fine. Please give the future Emperor my best. Naturally, whoever takes over the throne will find a true friend in my country.
Huh.
Bit of an odd directorial choice there. Nikolai has some personal beef with the Romanovs. We'll get to that in future episodes. But yeah, so Rasputin heals Prince Alexei, and he becomes like a favorite of the court of the Romanovs. Which is sort of like the semi-formal term. He's an advisor. He becomes a member of their household staff, basically. And yeah, he is the emperor. The Tsar and the Tsarina both show him like obvious favor. He's given wealth and a home in the city, and he becomes sort of a political advisor to the Tsar. And the man on the street interactions that we have got relating to Rasputin are kind of appropriate. He's a sketchy dude, right? He's from the sticks. He's a creepy nobody mystic. He's on the outs with the Orthodox Church, who do not like him at all, and they're a big power. At the time, because he failed out of his religious instruction, and here he is a spiritual advisor to the Tsar and Tsarina. Who this? Kritsin, the ladies' man. The ladies' man. The ladies of the ball, beautiful butterfly. So how I love their well-clinched little waists. Corsetry, never a huge thing in Russia. Flora of marriageable age. Ah, well, what a dangerous liaison is happening here.
Oh no! Did I gain weight again? My corset is so tight.
Yeah, they're meant to be. But, if they're properly made, you are able to breathe and dance in them. Don't believe the hype. Bashful Fetkov. I never know what to do with these things. I don't know what to say to people. Just badmouth Rasputin. That's what everybody else is doing. But yeah, no, he's a very polarizing figure amongst the court, amongst the rest of the royal family, and amongst the commoners. Because things, the war starts. Things are not going great for Russia. Tsar Nicholas, who's established, is increasingly heavy-handed in micromanaging of the defense and serving as Grand Marshal of his army, and he's not good at it. There are shortages, there's famines, there's disease. There are all of the, economic problems of fighting the largest, most expensive mechanized war in history up to this point. And Russian agriculture was in dire need of mechanization long before this, and will still be after this. Serfdom is still basically a thing. The solution to how do we vent our problems and our frustrations with the Romanovs in a way that does not get us summarily executed for treason, because the Tsar is the last of the absolute monarchs in Europe. It did not take a whole lot to get on their bad side. High-spirited Foma agrees. Lose the war? Never! Russia's the most powerful nation on Earth. Not even the great Napoleon could beat us. Again, accurate. This is the takeaway from the Russian aristocracy at this point. Going into the war, they were at the height of their hegemony. They had been, sparring with France in the Great Game. They did suffer a humiliating and surprising shocking defeat against the Japanese, and did their best to cover it up and find scapegoats and forget about it before fighting Germany, a nation which they would have figured would do better. Strange dress, passionate Eric. Of course, not all. You're the most beautiful woman in the world, no matter what you wear. Anyway.
Oh, Eric, and you're the most wonderful man in the world.
I'm glad they're having a nice little love story. Oh, it's Evan again. He always assumes we're just here filching snacks, and why aren't you serving any? The Empress is mad at me again. I wonder if she's going to dock my pay. I wonder if she's going to exile you, bruh. East hallway to get into the Great Hall. Okay. But there was no east hallway, so I think we're going to have to double back. Yeah. There ain't no hallway here, is there? Alright, well, we'll double back, and I guess we'll go upstairs? I don't know this palace, man. Not my palace, I don't live here. But, yeah, so the whole, as Bonnie M points out, yeah, no, Rasputin is very close to the royal family, potentially saves the life of the crown prince, is in high standing about this, and as the, fortunes turn against the Romanovs and Russia in general, he is an incredibly convenient scapegoat. Everything went wrong when Rasputin came along. And, was he a good dude? No. Obviously not. I mean, if nothing else, he was a Sybaritic hanger-on, to the Russian court. But he was no worse than all of their other favorites and hangers-on. And, parasitic high nobility of the time. That was just how the game was played. But he is a commoner, he's creepy, he is not politically important outside of his connection to the royals. And a lot of people think, hey, wouldn't it be better if he was not connected to the royal family? Wouldn't that be just less to have to worry about, and wouldn't that fix a lot of the problems that we're having? As for... it has not helped that I think not in 1915, but in the beginning of 1916, the Tsar actually temporarily exiles Rasputin, because, the Tsar's out of town. Right, he's leading troops from he's never leading troops. He's overseeing the military from the front, and Rasputin definitely rises to the peak of his personal power and prominence because the Empress has his ear. Reverse that, and with the Tsar away, it does not take long at all for the salacious rumors, possibly with a grain of truth, to start flying that Rasputin is stooping the Tsarina Certainly they spend a lot of time together. He is her spiritual advisor. They do pray together long into the evening. This house is impractically big. Okay, I think that's where I want to go, but let me keep looting bedrooms. Granted, the rumor is also that Rasputin is sleeping with all 4 of the duchesses. That is to say, Anastasia and her 3 sisters, who again, like, are teenagers and young adults at this time. Is there truth to that? I don't know, man. I wasn't there. There's also allegations of just sexual assault by Rasputin on the palace maids, which I'm inclined to believe that because this is 1915, 1916, and imperial families are going to treat the help horribly as a rule. Yeah, Lord Rasputin doesn't want it. Guests. The lion shrine is locked. Okay, good to know. I'm sure that'll be referenced. That's where it is. Yeah, I guess we'll go to the ballroom here. It's to the left. That's a big building. Yeah, okay, it's the palace of the imperial family. All right, guards on both sides of that door. No guards on this door. I didn't plan it. Yeah. But no, yeah, there are I guess the equivalent would be like Tijuana Bibles. There's pornographic texts made of Rasputin in flagrante delectio with the Empress, and that's kind of the final straw.
Anastasia, what on earth were you doing out at night?
Well, I had an important chore to take care of at Edgar's.
You couldn't take care of it tomorrow?
No.
Nevertheless, even if you did save my daughter's life, we cannot allow strange people to wander around inside the castle.
But why? There's nothing wrong with them.
How can you be
One of them's a German spy, in fairness.
You would resist me whatever I said.
But...
Why not go easy on her, Empress?
Lord Rasputin.
Anastasia is at a naturally curious age. She's bound
Dogs
to have
hate him.
an adventure or two. Surely it was God's will that she be saved by these kind benefactors.
You surprise me, Lord Rasputin.
They're clearly travelers from far away. I'm sure they'll be fine companions to the princess.
He knows our plot. He don't care.
Very well. Anastasia, you may go with the strangers. I should like to thank you again for saving my daughter's life. Have a pleasant stay in my land.
Thank you, Empress.
Still alive, I see, little one.
So you're Rasputin, eh?
Yes. And I've heard of you too, Godslayer.
Jump
You
him.
were behind my familiar's death. Huh?
Veronica. Long time no see.
Do you wish to fight here?
Yeah, brah.
Maybe.
Roll for initiative, monk.
Let's not. There's no need to get blood all over this lovely church. I'll be in the Lion Shrine to the north. Call on me anytime you wish.
Okay. That was that's nice. It's like, oh no, if we're doing this, and we are doing this. So that's Rasputin, huh? He's got a look of danger just behind that creepy smile of his.
He's obviously no ordinary man. He's on a whole different plane from Nikolai or Lenny.
Yeah, they had style.
Yeah, looks like it.
Come on now, everybody. Don't look so glum. Now's the time to put our heads together and come up with a strategy.
Jump him.
Lucia's right, everybody.
A statement which will not be repeated frequently during the playthrough.
Okay, let's go to my room then. We can talk in peace there.
Okay. Boy, these guards are not doing it great if they let this many strange men and travelers and a actual wolf hang out in the princess's bedroom. That's mistakes are being made. Where does this go? Oh, okay. I like that when we're in the residence proper, it switches back to Anastasia herself as the POV character. Ooh, a circlet. I have to double check what that is.
Good night, sis. See you tomorrow.
Oh, what a precocious little boy.
Now listen to me. You must do as your mother tells you from now on. Now go to your room and get some sleep.
And take this creepy armed menagerie with you. Then it becomes Yuri again on the outside. All right, that's cute. I like it. Oh, it's just a big bedroom. Has 2 doors. Fancy, fancy. Okay, can we use this stairway now? Nope, guard's still there. Appreciate that, jerk. Make me walk all the way around. What, north is the Lion Shrine, but we don't have a plan yet. The plan is punch Rasputin. I don't think it's hard. Whatever. Alright, gives me a little more time to draw. But yeah, so it gets to the point where it's common enough knowledge that Rasputin is really close to the royal family, and the rumors have advanced to the point of he's sleeping with all of the female members of the Tsar's household. And again, is that salacious rumor and propaganda? I'm certain some of it is. I hope that the sleeping with all of the princesses is just rumor, but I don't know. It is widely reported enough and gets retold enough, though, that the Tsar has to put his foot down, banishes Rasputin, because whether or not the Tsar believes it, like, he can't do nothing, because that would, he kind of prides himself on being, like, the great autocrat remaining in Europe, and, hey, a creepy mystic is sleeping with all of the women in your family. That's the kind of thing you gotta answer, even if it's just not true.
What's the big deal?
I hate that tune.
So the ball has begun?
It's every night. Every night. There's something wrong with them. This whole country is insane. Maybe it should disappear.
Hang on.
The people's anger is ready to explode, and we pretend nothing's going on. We're like Nero. We keep on fiddling as the world is burning around us.
It's the same problem for all leaders. This country has gotten too big. Yep.
Don't say that. You'll bring us bad luck.
That's right. There are a lot of people that still have dreams.
I worry. Someday, I'm afraid the people's anger will explode and they'll burn down my palace. He first came to the palace some years ago.
Hey, I'm in charge of the backstory, young lady.
My mother was in anguish over Alexei, born with a rare and painful disease. One day, a man came from Siberia who was said to have great powers of healing. That was the monk, Rasputin. Rasputin healed my brother's illness and earned the trust of my mother. Since then, he has begun to wield greater control over the country.
This is surprisingly accurate so far.
My father himself is a kind man, but he has left too much to his ministers.
Alright, well, I take it back.
Their idea of government is one which simply keeps the people oppressed. And anger towards the emperor who allows it is threatening to boil over. Even the war could soon be ended if my father would stand up and be strong. But there are some who profit from war and wish for it to go on forever.
Yeah, don't start with those conspiracy theories. Your father was desperately trying to win. He was just bad
I'd be able to
at
help
it.
my father. I wish I were in Alexei's place.
Anastasia.
Russia is infected by a disease where a statue too stiff to move.
I'm half Russian, you know. My mother was born and bred in Russia.
Really?
Yeah. So don't get so depressed, alright? If the princess gives up, everyone else will too.
Yuri.
When your father comes back, you should talk to him. He'll understand how you feel. He loves you, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's why Yuri has an Orthodox cross on the back of his jacket. I'm your narrator, I swear.
Huh. Something strange is going on.
Ah, Veronica.
Alexei? Alexei? Where are you?
Mother!
Alexei, is that you?
What's wrong with Alexei? Why are you looking for him?
Alexei!
Veronica's behind this too. She's cast a sleep spell on the entire palace.
How do we remove it?
Either break the field or defeat Veronica herself.
Mother!
Are we gonna have a boss fight against the Tsarina Alexandria Feodorov? Man, I hope so.
How do you like my little puppet show?
We've seen better.
Much more entertaining than a boring old ball, don't you think?
Rasputin!
Anastasia, I have your little brother sleeping on my lap. He's very cute. Perhaps it would be more merciful to just let him slip away in his sleep.
Don't you dare hurt my brother!
Listen to me, shithead. I'm coming for you now.
Very well. I'll be waiting for you here, Godslayer.
Yo, that was some grade A villainy. I don't like Rasputin a lot. I gotta give it to him. That was classy. That man knows how to menace some protagonists. Okay, I think, well, it says edit. Am I required? Yeah, okay. Anastasia is required for whatever team we do. So Blanca will get to enjoy the bench for a little while, and that will be good enough. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, okay, that's Anastasia. We got... man, I wish he would stay as Grand Papillon. And the others. That's fine, that's fine. We will endure. Blanca has carried us hard for a while, so... How did they get in here? I know it's... Alright, I know it's in the bit, but seriously... Their powers are phenomenal. They're unmatched. Anyway, yeah, so... Rasputin gets exiled, I want to say 1916, because the rumors are just become unpalatable. And when he's no longer, like, actively in the immediate orbit of the Tsar and the Tsarina, some of those other royals who have never been too happy about his obvious and growing influence over the Tsarina and imperial policy decide to take matters into their own hands, along with a, I believe, .38 caliber revolver. We have actually met, and it's a nice little nod in the game. Prince Felix Yusupov and Prince Dmitri are in real life believed to be they're certainly the head of the conspiracy which murders Rasputin. They're possibly the gunmen, but it could also be the Okhrana, is the Russian secret police at the time. They were not fond of this nobody who showed up and suddenly had great influence and questionable ties. But yeah, they invite him to a ball or a formal affair at Prince Yusupov's home, and they straight cap him, right? He does not survive. And there is he's shot 3 times in the head, and that's it. There's like rumors put out by the prince's staff or whatever that, oh well, we tried to feed him cyanide. We tried to feed Rasputin, cyanide-laced pastries, and that didn't work. He survived the cyanide, and we tried to drown him and strangle him and everything. And they ended up settling. None of that. Like, there was a coroner's report, right? He was a public figure. He was a member, even in currently disfavor, but he was effectively a member of the royal household. Yeah, they had a medical examiner look at him. No, he just got shot a couple times. It makes a better story if it's this larger than life, Wait, I'm sorry. We can't proceed because there's a man unconscious in front of the... Step over him. Drag him out of the... I did mention foreshadowing about combat in the palace. Okay, super duper. So we have to get back to the Lion Shrine. We can't go through the hallway because Philippe is standing on it. So ground floor across the ballroom and then hopefully back up? I will find out. In the meantime, baddies. More familiars. Wormgowers. I don't like it. And a quartz bat. It's cute. I don't like that it has, like, crystal blades attached to its arms, but the monster itself is really quite touching. Okay. Well, let's start punching things. Yes, and we see 333 health. Thank you, Anastasia. Yuri and Grand Papillon should be able to deal with the familiar, probably. Well, I guess it had a little bit of health. You know what? It's flying. It doesn't look like it's terribly well attached to the ground. There's a lot of windows.
Come on!
Well, still a good idea. Okay, so now it's on the ground. Let's try that same Earth fusion with its anti-ground attack. I'm kind of curious how that's going to work. If I hit anti-ground... Oh. I wasn't expecting there to be another stage of the combo. That's okay. We got Karen on cleanup anyway. Alright, well, let's add to our collection. Take a picture of a creepy eyeball worm! Oh, I didn't notice the creepy eyeball. That's so much worse. Oh, good, they've got tactics. But they interfere with each other's tactics, so cool. Alright. May as well get our snapshots out of the way early on. Seven. Close. Oh, like 5. This is the downside of having knowledge of the enemy's health, is that now it's like, oh man, we saw how close we were. I think we can get a quartz back. If we would have hit with all of them. Okay, you know what? They're making me look bad. Karen will once again back cleanup, like she do. Actually, come to think of it, with Blanca out of the party, I can take one of his extra strike areas, because I believe we gave him some, and switch those over to give Joaquin his 4th. Okay, got that extra strike in there. Good enough. I'll try out the air next time we did a couple stone.
No problem.
Good money fighting these monsters, though. Almost 1,000 for a random encounter. Delicious. But, okay. We can't get through an incredibly simple impediment. That's fine. Let's check. Okay, awesome. We will take that attack boost temporarily from Blanca, because with Anastasia in the party, we have a little less hitting power. And we do have to touch up Joaquin's ring now, because that messes with it. Alright, expensive, but it should be effective. And add-on effect. What do we got? Physical attack down. Eh. I mean, of the options we have, I think instant death is probably the thing we want. When you have the option of it. But yeah, so again, Rasputin makes something of a nuisance of himself and catches some rounds in the back of the head. There is a what is widely believed to be a scam where his penis is severed from his body, pickled in a jar, and treated as a curio in a Russian museum. I believe that has since been come out like in the 90s. That's like, no, that was fake. That was just a thing. And it was not just his thing. But the whole... This building is too big. Yeah, I'm kind of with the Bolsheviks on this one. Y'all got too much money. Ooh, that's a nice tight group. What do we got? What do we got? That is... Ooh, 5. Okay, Karen. Give him the business. This could be the business. Best girl, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that's that, I guess.
The easiest ring perfect victory we'll get in this entire playthrough. But yeah, the whole Russ, you know, in both Fox's Anastasia and in this game, it's like, oh, Rasputin wants to overthrow the Tsar and take over Russia, and it's like, no, he didn't. He wanted to live the good life and be a creepy mystic, and have a lot of sex to bring himself to higher spiritual planes. But yeah, the occultism of the time, it's a lot of drugs and a lot of sex. He would have gained absolutely nothing from the Romanovs being overthrown. He dies before the Bolshevik Revolution. Had he lived that long, the Bolsheviks would have shot him in the head too. Heck, the army would have, as soon as he no longer had the favor of the Romanovs. Note, that's what happened. Okay, those are all familiar monsters, so we don't need to take their picture. And for Albemarle, we only have Aqua. We'll try that. We'll stack some damage. Whoa! Man, that ring moves fast.
I summon you.
Alright. It's one knockout, one close. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. I think Joaquin can do 145. Joaquin, you're making me look bad. Against the wall, though. That's brutal.
Well, that's that, I guess.
Carrying and being able to spend a lot of time clearing the board, and I like that. There's so many pillars to check behind. Okay, yeah, okay, so wait, this is the throne room, right? And I think we want to check in on the royal chambers back here. No surprises. Nothing in the fireplace. Alright. And if we go back out and keep going to the right, then to the north will be the Lion Shrine. Which is definitely a trap, but I mean, like, we want to beat up Rasputin. We're going to do what we got to do. Anyway, Deathtron Hammer. Is it better to combo with... Yeah, we'll combo with Yuri. Anastasia, she burns. Oh, she has a lot of magic. She's gonna be using it real quick. She might be able to get both of these guys. Let's find out. I need to put a lariat on her. Woof. I'm gonna miss that when I need it the most. Good damage though. Okay, flying monster. Let's see if we can knock him down. 10 health left. Oh, that's disappointing. That's not very nice at all. Throw the egg. The perfect use of a priceless heirloom.
I guess evil is weaker after all.
Okay, how we doing? Alright, mana's a little low on Joaquin because we use the good stuff, but I have a feeling, I mean... I don't know if we'll have a save point before the next boss. Because, I mean, this is supposedly the Lion Shrine. On the off chance we don't, let's heal up his MP, because, like, you know, we're getting plenty of money out of this, no sense being stingy. And everyone else is, I mean, close enough for government work. That should be fine. Oh, we do want to, I think Blanca has a Leonardo's and a Lariat. We're going to take those off. We're going to give the... Yeah, I'm not super worried about seal attacks with her, but we are going to give her the Coral Lariat, because her ring is moving quick. And what does the circlet do? Add woman's headband adds defense, but Anastasia is not woman enough for it. That's fair. Karen, on the other hand, not a lot of defense though, and I kind of like having the instant death protection instead. The door is locked. Let's find the oh no. Pirate earrings. Oh, those are similar to the bandit earrings. Okay, so presumably somewhere we didn't have access to earlier, now we're gonna have to backtrack it. Get absolutely dunked on by an opening combo from the Gribblies. This could be bad, y'all. Alright, well they knocked him away, so if they do that laser beam stuff, it should only hit Joaquin. And miss a lot. Okay, good. That could have been really bad, depending on their order of operations. They did spread all out, though, so we can't instantly delete lots of them. But we can delete some. Who hasn't gone yet? A has the next initiative. Less. Okay, still almost missed it, but much safer. Very good. They have got it in for Joachim. We just healed him.
Well, that's that, I guess.
Okay. Once again, we take a break to put the blood back into people. We are definitely at the point where we can just use the cheap healing items for basically for free. Same with the mana, because we're never going to be using the small ones in combat. Go big and or get eaten by Griblies. Okay. Do we think it's in the bedrooms? Or from the north staircase, there was another wing of the building we didn't have access to previously. So I wonder if we have to check back over there on the other side of the, whatchamacallit, the throne room.
You're that man I saw.
The assassin. He chose a bad name for this line of work. I've been spotted. Prepare to fight, princess. You're my boss fight? Yo, where's Rasputin? I want to punch Rasputin. I don't care about you. Disappointing. He's got a pendulum, and we don't know. But we'll take his picture. Alright, Yuri. Grano, yeah, the other new one. We got an air spirit here, I forget. Is it cool? Dope! Yo! That is sick! And Quetzalcoatl wing. It's wonderful plumage. Man, I want a whole game with this as a party member. Or main character. I don't care. I'm not picky. That's awesome! Oh, we have anti-air. Well, we're going to open with anti-air on the pendulum, and then see where things go from here. Yeah, huge damage. It's wind class, isn't it? Or at least it's not weak to it, but that's fine. We have other tricks. I think this means we won't be able to use Deathtron against the other guy, but like, I prioritize getting rid of one monster immediately. Exactly right. Alright, well, take his picture. You might learn something.
Now look this way.
At least we'll learn how much health he has. Oof, 1800 health. Heck of an assassin.
I summon you.
Are we going to use his own monster against him? How do you like that pendulum? Right, he is, I think that means he is dark class, so we are actually, now that we can actually see information about the enemies, we can be a little bit more strategic with Yuri's transformations. So let's combo with Karen, even though she can't use her special abilities. We can get a little bit extra damage, and we'll hit him with a big light attack. And we will have Anastasia cure that of her next round, because Karen kind of needs her specials. And everything else. Was that Heaven is 4 hits, light damage, medium, and this is anti-air. It should still work. Decently. It's harder than I do. Alright, we will... Alright, yep, we will combo with Karen again. Anastasia should get her go. We will use an item to cure Karen's ring abnormality, the Phoenix Tail. No? Oh wait, she doesn't have ring. That's status, not ring. Okay. So now for her part of the combo, she can use her big multi-attack. He's got some high defense. And then so can Lucky. That's a pretty good chunk. I'll take that. No complaints. I mean, that is unfortunate for her, but is it worth curing? Nah, she'll be fine. She will be an item caddy, because we will need to give some extra spirit to both herself and Karen, but we'll start with Karen for safety's sake. No, wait, that's mean. Or at least it's wasteful to use the smaller item. And then she can do herself next round, if she's still up. And if not, eh! We do want to keep stacking combo hits where we can. Ah, okay, much better anti-air. That's really good damage for just the two of them. I mean, I guess he is an assassin, and he was supposed to deal with Anastasia. Just Drain Touch. Okay, Joaquin doesn't have the good stuff, but we can still combo. Anastasia will heal herself with an item, because, hey, she's eating attack rounds, and I'm okay with that. I mean, I prefer not for a child to be menaced, but, like... I keep forgetting which one's the square. We are going to unfuse Yuri because we are burning through our soul meter much more quickly, and we're punching will be fine. Magma? Wow! Okay. Woo. Alright, Karen is up in the initiative before the bad guy. That's fine. That's good. because Anastasia is going to have to use a soul item on herself. Karen can use Arc Cure, because that was a hit and a half. Oh wait, no, has... Oh, no. She doesn't need health, she needs soul. So she doesn't go berserk and start hitting us with a Fabergé egg. And Yuri is a bit on the ropes, but that's fine. Karen is going to fix that. Combo with Joaquin properly this time, and I won't botch it. Probably. Best girl to the rescue. Health isn't full, but we're back in the fight. That's where that button is. Good thing, too. Alright, though, just Joaquin that time. That's much safer for all the rest of us. It's a while till Joaquin's up in the initiative, but he could use some mana back, because he's got the good stuff. This is that Skies of Arcadia training, just running, full consumables in these fights. And, okay, Karen still has several rounds before she's berserk. Everybody is at full health again. And I don't think it's going to take 4 more rounds. So we got that's useful. I guess Kira Anastasia, she can start using her abilities again. She earned that one. We give it to the little lady.
How dare you even think about attacking me?
Okay, I am forced to ask, why did that guy, send a familiar after us when it was like, oh yeah, hey, we're gonna murk this child on the side of the river? I think he was quite capable of doing it on his lonesome. I mean, I won't argue about a boss fight, though. Good payout for it. Alright, well, once the inevitable cutscene finishes, there's a save point outside, Willie's tent, and we'll be breaking for the evening.
Damn, I'm outnumbered. I better vanish.
All assassins become Peter Lorre. I don't suppose he left behind the Lion Shrine key. There we go. That's well timed. All right, item. I like it when the level design plays along. Everybody is back up. Go ahead and save in both slots here because we are in it to win it. And yeah. Might grind up a little bit of cash in the meantime, since we have this wonderful haunted palace before we head over to beat up Rasputin or Veronica, I suppose. Next time we'll be talking more about the Romanovs, the beginning of the Red Revolution, and the rise of the Bolsheviks. Foreshadowing. And in the meantime, I think that is gonna do it for the evening. Thank you all for joining on our surprisingly adept history lesson in this session. And as ever, y'all stay hydrated, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you in the next one.